today. I'll move you guys back to the world map. I'm going to link the music I'm listening to if anybody wants to partake. That's my all-time fave. Okay, so you guys rest after the battle, collected the loot. Does everybody remember the loot that was in the last encounter? There was a map of merchant routes. Most popular merchant routes that X near the base of the mountains. A black opal, bloodstained tome, 2 katanas +1, a torn banner, and 2 potions of poison. And there might have been some gold in there, but I forgot to write that down. So.
Yep, that's right.
Okay. All right, so yeah, dawn of day 6, and you guys can go ahead and continue down the wish. Oh, actually, sorry, looking at my notes here. No, go ahead. You guys can 1 hex. Okay. So you pack up your morning and continue on your journey. 2 of the birds that were with you were killed. And, the wagon's empty now, so if you wanted to ride in the back, if you all wanted to ride in the back of the wagon, you could. Save the other 2 prisoners that are back there. So
we can make the AFKers walk.
That's what they get for being AFK. All right, so you guys are making your way northeast down the Gold Road, closing in on King's Garden. King's Garden's about a day away from where you are now. And as you are going down the Gold Road in the distance, you hear some kind of commotion. So why don't you guys make a perception check, 2 of you?
All right. I'm gonna have my owl do that.
Okay. Owl out to fly around.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
20.
Nice. 20. All right. So with a 20, as your owl is flying around, there's this commotion in the distance down the road a ways, and let me see. I wonder how much detail you would be able to spot. So there is a human in what looks to be or priest garb, surrounded by smaller humanoids and behaving defensively and screaming and shouting for help, help. And as your owl kind of circles around, something snakes out of the trees and grabs him, takes him away.
Okay.
That's what you would see with your owl flying around.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and look over at Gradius and say, there was it looked like a man of the cloth was just grabbed and taken into the woods by something.
Ah, shit.
Ask if he wants to pursue or just leave as is.
Yes, we should do. It's the right thing to do.
All right.
And it rhymes.
Yep. It's like rhymes.
Let me make sure I have.
We have to do this now.
It's our destiny.
All right. Side quest it is.
Do you wish to pursue?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys make your way down the road, and Wes, why don't you give me another perception check with your owl to see if you can. We'll check to see if you can spot which direction they went in.
All right. I'll do another perception check with owl. 14.
14. All right. So, let me see. You guys are here. So from your current position, it looks like the Brother of the Cloth was dragged to the south somewhere. Obviously not 48 miles away, but in this general direction.
Fuck that, he's on his own.
Not 48 miles, just to the south. Do you wish to pursue?
Yeah.
Yee. All right, let me grab your tokens. You guys might have to adjust.
I
it.
attack him.
You're going to attack him before you even get there.
Yeah.
All right, I need to grab your tokens. All right, so you guys trek through the brush a little bit. And you guys over here to the other map. So you trek through the brush and you find yourselves kind of like not deep in the wilderness, but off the beaten path a good way. And you come to a clearing surrounded by trees, and there's a looks like the ruins of an old tower with a walkway built between it on a couple rock plateaus. And in the distance, you can hear kind of like celebratory chanting of some sort. What languages do you guys speak?
I speak Common and Elven.
Okay. What about you, Gradius?
Common and Dwarvish.
Okay. All right. So it's a language that you don't understand, but there's some kind of chanting going on.
Okay.
So, again, to recap, you come through a clearing, and there is a encampment of some sort. I'll just move you guys over here. So you guys are going to be in the bottom left. Can you guys see?
Yeah, I
Yep.
see up top there.
Gobby boy. That's probably all the
Kreebog.
further you could see for now. Kreebog and fucking Dibdilly.
Whatever happened to that goblin we left in charge of the whole town?
Maybe you can find out when you get to Kingsgarden. That town was her watch, and you could ask somebody about it if you wanted. Or did you game knowledge?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I can about it later. You guys might need to adjust your hit points since you're level 4.
Yeah, leveled up.
Cool. Okay, so you come to the edge of this clearing, and yeah, it looks to be somewhat of a goblin encampment. What do you wish to do? You can hear some celebrating, chanting coming from this direction and this direction.
Well, do we quiet approach or do we try the fuck 'em?
The attack them.
All right, I guess we just gonna attack them then.
Let's see. Can I go ahead and make a history particular, like encamp this?
Sure. Yes. Yeah, you certainly. The base of the tower here.
Yep.
Okay, so with a 13, recalling the history of the Kingdom of Auralis, This tower was an ancient watchtower days before unification. So when the Kingdom of Auralis and the Republic of Westguard is built in this strategic location, the east of the river, to alert villages of coming from what was then Iva.
Okay.
So just an old scouting tower, watchtower.
All right.
But built at this time, like probably 230 years ago, maybe 240 years ago.
Okay. Let's see. I think my familiar made it onto the map.
Oh my!
I wasn't very familiar with it.
Yeah.
There's not a button for that.
Oh my god.
That's a new inside joke we'll have to fill you in on. Say is don't ever go to the Greyhound.
Don't ever go to the what?
The Greyhound Diner. We went
Back there.
there on Saturday night just to get a quick bite to eat.
Yeah.
And I was like, I haven't been here in 10 years, so I don't know what it's like. And I said, should we go to a pizza? Ultimately decided to just chance it. It was horrible. It was, dude.
Ugh.
I mean, I would let the chef tell you more about it if he wants to.
I mean, have you ever seen an episode of?
Yeah. Did you have to play Gordon Ramsay? Did you
No,
want to
I
use
just-
Channel Divinity
just left
Gordon
it.
Ramsay?
I just left a tip and left, but basically, Hannah and Craig ordered hoagies,
Yeah.
and the server on a wrap, and Craig looks at her. He's brain dead, rightfully so. And she's like, she just looks at him. He's like, these are supposed to be, and she says, oh, there wasn't a button. It's okay though, right?
Oh boy.
Oh, she was a high school kid, right? So I was
Yeah.
like, it's fine. You know, I'm not like, it's fine. But the quality of the food was not good. And
The
then,
only thing that was good was you can't, like,
yeah,
you have to
it's really
try
hard to fuck those
mess
up. Well, then later in the meal, she comes out and she's like, can I get you guys for refills on our Pepsis or Cokes? And she's like, all right. So she goes back to the counter, and I was facing the door, so I couldn't see. And I'm just watching Kyle and Hannah's faces, and made this annoyed face, and went up to the counter and sat down, and pulled out her phone, and is spinning around. Kyle's like, that's something my daughter would do.
Oh,
And so I let it go for like a minute or two, but I was thirsty. We were all thirsty. Stood up and was like, hey, excuse me, can we get our... They didn't put any, like we both got mayonnaise on our wraps, so they were super dry. And yeah, and then she stood up and like put her hands over her face. I'm so sorry. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll never set foot there again. This definitely isn't the treat. I'll tell you that.
it's not a treat coming here.
I'll tell you what, dude, it was some of the worst service. Credit, tip the waitress still.
Well, yeah, because I mean, food industry. Like, I know she's making $2.87,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah,
that was all she was gonna.
Well, 7 o'clock on Saturday night, and we were the only table there. Which, yeah, yeah.
Should have been the first red.
Yeah, well, I guess next time, Kyle, we'll go to a pizza place instead. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to sidetrack everybody.
All good.
Oh, brother.
All right. I'm gonna have my outfit and make a perception check.
What is flying speed, so I can expand the map?
6 feet.
Okay, cool. So why don't you just map me out where you want him to fly, and I'll reveal the map a little bit.
I'm gonna have him. Let's. You know what? I'm gonna
Yeah,
have.
he doesn't have to be right. He doesn't have to be right beside you. If you wanted to have him, it's fine too.
Yep, I'm gonna have him perched right in this tree.
Now, yeah, show me where you want him to. Yeah, about in what direction to fly.
He's gonna fly. This is the course that he's gonna take.
Sorry, I think you're standing. So just to the north.
Yep, right
Yeah.
here in this tree.
Okay, yeah, but where's from there?
No, that's where he's coming. That's where he.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So he should be able to see out from there, right? I'll go ahead and expand the top half of the map. Sorry, I misunderstood. I thought you were just going to place him there and
Yeah, and then go from there.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
All this pretty much you can see within 60 feet.
Yep.
Okay, so he'll at least get all this. He sees. On top of this middle platform, plateau of rock. Come on, what the? There's 4 stone statues and 3 layers of a circle drawn. In the middle of that circle is a shaking and terrified middle-aged blonde, dark brown robe, clutching a tome to his chest. 2 goblins and a much larger creature behind him,
Okay.
clutching a great club. And they're chanting something. His name. I don't know how to say that. Okay. They are chanting praise to the mighty one, Maglubiet. Yeah, Maglubiet.
McGlubbiet.
Yes.
Okay.
Is 11?
No. It's definitely worse than McLovin. I bet if Darren was here, he'd know who Maglubiet is. All right, so that's what Uralk sees when he purchases that tree. There's a terrified middle-aged blonde clutching a tome in the middle of this circle with 2 goblins and a larger creature behind him, and they're chanting this glory to the mighty one. Maglubiet. I'm not gonna try a goblin. All right, boys, what do you wish? They haven't spotted you.
I'm gonna go ahead and that it looks like the man that was taken is being sort of sacrificed to potentially a goblin god of some sort. There seems to be several goblins around, and then there's a with a great club. Not just it's great.
Sorry, the end.
It's not just a good club.
It's a great club.
It's great.
To the Wibs. You've been there pretty recently, I think.
I was like a year.
That's a lot more recent than I've been there. Oh, Although I asked Chan if I could go with him, and he was like, he's like, I'll just be with my. And I was like, am I too old or something? And he was like, damn, too old to go to Wibbs?
That's not true. All those old creepy guys.
We're not that old yet.
The
Yeah, I
cogs.
know, but that's what I'm saying.
Now, if we're in like our, you know,
Who goes there to get strange?
they want the, tell you what, for a dude that's not in the Navy, he looks like he could be in the, oh, wait, it's the Navy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if a dude's just not in the, could fit right in. Anyway, what do you guys want to do? Gobby boy. Oh, I should have a spike barricade here in the middle of the path. It looks like this patch of grass kind of slopes upwards, but you're not sure how. Alternatively, over here, also some rock ledges that lead upward. Otherwise, there's a path.
I run up to the base of the tower, and then hit the goblin in the head with my mace.
Sorry, there's no pole vaulting in this campaign. I've seen enough pole vaulting dwarves to last the rest of my life.
Mean to say is not yet.
Did I tell you how like past that once legendary dwarf became?
What's that? What'd you say?
How passive that once legendary dwarf became.
As a little bit of a redemption arc in Against the Just. Also surprised. He just really doesn't like it. I mean, so he might as well be Batman. Horror White Iron is Batman confirmed. All right, I'm just gonna wait. You guys can want to act.
Going after them directly, or should we try and sneak around?
That's what I was figure out.
I mean, obviously, I don't have very
Stealth, yeah,
check.
being in heavy armor. You want to do the direct approach? I'm cool with that.
All right, well, I guess needs to test it, Craig.
You suggest it.
I sprint up the ramp.
All right, so you're gonna.
Yeah.
All right, you dash there. A little bit of a barricade, looks to be about 5 feet with spike sticks coming out of it in front of you.
It's wall.
Yeah, if that's all you, yeah. If that's all your movement, then we'll have Wes roll for initiative.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and move.
All right, you're gonna move there.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and move there and see. I guess I should probably get ready preemptively. I'm going to go ahead and let's see. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to cast Mirror Image. So I'm going to give a quick flick of the hand and recite the Elven mirror and have two or three duplicates spread out. And I'm going to go ahead and action Blade Song. And that's going to my turn.
All right. If you want to pull the health off of these, I'm just gonna mark them.
Okay.
We'll make them pink. Whoops.
I'm just going to put them all as the armor class.
Yeah, good. All right, cool. All right, why don't we roll initiative? I don't think the Gabi boys have spotted Haru. I think we're gonna have this guy make a perception check. Running up there, huffing and puffing.
Well, see, that's where you're mistaken because dwarves are sprinters,
I heard that.
and they are wasted being on an open field.
I heard that from a very famous dwarf. Damn it, where the fuck? Okay, so you run up there, and for some reason he doesn't spot you.
I told you, dwarves are lightning quick on the sprint.
Very dangerous across. Whatever.
Distance.
Yeah, I can't remember what he says. All right, initiative. You guys rolling initiative? Oh, nice. Nice. Gradius, give me 18, nice.
Stop telling me what to do.
Sorry. All right, I'll roll for you guys real quick. So I got to roll 2 more. Okay, so we'll start at the top. Save it. Oh, let me expand what you would see. Gradius. Maybe if you stand on your tiptoes, you can see above the barricade a little. So there.
Is this like ramparts?
Yeah, so this is an old ruined watchtower. Stairs, stone stairs that lead up there, and then two connecting bridges.
Okay.
And in front of you, this wall is 5 feet with sticks sticking out of it. Stakes.
All right. Go ahead and move. Move 25 here.
Okay.
And how much like how high off the ground is this where I'm at?
From where you are, probably about 10 feet.
All
Oh,
right.
it's not very high up.
No,
I'm
it's the base of the tower.
I know
Originally,
of
the
a
tower
dwarf.
stood up here, but
I know a dwarf that pole vaulted 20 feet.
feet of strength.
1 second here. All right. I'm gonna use an acrobatics check to jump up the the 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, very nice.
26.
With the 26, you can easily make a standing jump and gain purchase onto the stairs.
Okay.
So you got to jump up there and just kind of one-handed, just and leap onto the stairs.
All right. Let's see. So that was like 25 jump up. I'm going to use the remainder of my move action to go up the rest of the stairs. Have my shadows follow. And I'm going to go ahead and bonus action cast Shadow Blade.
Okay.
And I'm going to have my familiar take the help action, swoop right by. And I'm going to go ahead and attack this goblin.
Okay.
Uh, 15 versus armor class.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. I'm going to strike him for 13 damage.
All right. 13 will put him down. How do you want to kill him?
Okay. Running up the steps with 3 mirror images, I can just kind of see a look of terror on his face as he's just completely overwhelmed. And as this gloomy blade of darkness just ends up cutting him, slashing him across the chest.
Okay.
And turn.
All right. So in one fluid motion, you run up and effortlessly run the remaining length of the stairs and just kind of run him down. And he drops down dead without ever making a sound or firing a shot. Anything else, Savick?
That's gonna end my turn.
You better save it. No, I'm just kidding.
Save it.
All right, Gradius, it's your turn, sir. So there is a 5-foot wall here and a 5 wall with spikes here.
For starters, I'm going to bonus action spiritual weapon.
What do you want for your spirit weapon?
A massive tankard.
A tankard?
Yeah, just no a tank. You know.
Oh,
like
a tankard. Okay, I thought you
Yeah,
meant like
big
a
mug.
tankard, like an actual
Filled-
tank.
filled with beer.
That's pretty epic. Let me get you a good one here. Oh my goodness. It's not going to be a plastic tankard either, Kyle. Not like the ones you get in Jamaica.
No, it needs to be made out of a horn.
Best I can do is a kind of full mug. All right, let me give you, oops. All right, Kyle. You have control. Say you saw a weapon and it's this giant floating tankard of ale.
Be cool if I had control of it.
I did give you control, didn't I?
Control to somebody else.
I gave it to Gil and Dan. Oops.
You don't get fucking elf douche anything.
Bro, that's the last thing we would have had. You know why he's not with you is because you guys moved on and he's bathing in the pond right now.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna send my tankard of beer up to hit this guy in the back of the head.
Okay.
Oh, it misses.
Yep. Guess he heard the sloshing around.
You want to talk about terror, Wes? Just imagine a giant tankard of beer coming at you, controlled by no one.
The Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah. All right. I think you can also act as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to use 5 feet of movement to crawl over that, so it's 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, yep. I'm going to move up there and end my turn.
All right. You end your turn. I had to look at my notes for a second. It'll be this Gobby's turn. He sees you guys coming, and Savick, he's gonna attack you. So he draws back on his short bow. He's gonna attack you. Oh shit, a crit.
Well, all right. Here's
How come
something.
I normally roll when he's the DM?
Yeah, dude, I get good rolls when I'm the DM.
Okay.
That's the only time.
Work something out here.
Sorry you cut out, buddy.
All good. Okay. So I'm going to take time to cast a spell that I picked up called Silvery Barbs. And
Oh, shit.
I'm going to use that action. And I imagine as he's trying to shoot me, I'm going to simply distract him with my wait, hold on. I don't think I can do this because I think it's casting 2 spells on a turn.
It's a reaction, though.
Okay. In that case, then yes.
I'm reading it here that it's 1 reaction, which you take when a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds in an attack roll, an ability check or saving throw. It's instantaneous and has a range of 60 feet. It says you magically distract the triggering creature, and in a momentary uncertainty into encouragement of the creature, the creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Yes.
And then you can then choose a different creature you can see within range. You can also choose yourself. The chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within 1 minute. Oh, it does say a creature can only be empowered by only 1 use of this spell at a time. So yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to use that.
Okay. Yep. I'll go ahead and then use my reaction to cast Silvery Barbs.
All right, so he draws back. His aim seems true, and before he lets fly, you distract him somehow, and he seems uncertain, and he's going to have to just redirect his aim. And 12 versus armor class.
That's gonna be a miss. I have
Okay.
to, I guess, roll to see if he hits a shadow or if he hits me.
Yeah.
So he's gonna hit a shadow, but it doesn't break the shadow's armor class.
Yeah, doesn't break the AC.
Yep.
All right, well, shit.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and give Kyle advantage on his next attack.
Okay,
You what?
you get advantage
Oh, okay.
for 1 minute.
Oh, well, that's a lot of advantage.
Oh, it's the next attack roll, so you get advantage on your next attack.
Yes.
I thought I was rolling.
Damn, imagine if you had advantage for 1 minute. That's like some anime hero bullshit.
Thought I was donkey jack there for a second, always
You were bad?
attacking with advantage.
I thought that dude went out of the grave for a second. All right, well, with that, the goblin ends his turn disappointed that he thought he was going to be able to strike you true. But his arrow seems to have no effect. And with that, he ends his turn. Let me look at the stat block. All right, he gets a +4, so it's going to be one of these ritualists. And what will he do? I think he will use a cantrip. He's going to use the Sacred Flame cantrip. So he looks at the others and wanders over here, and he sees you down here at the end of the bridge, Savik, and he's going to cast Sacred Flame on you. So flame-like radiance descends upon you, and you have to succeed on a dexterity saving throw or radiant damage. So this radiant flame descends from the sky and just kind of engulfs you. So please make a dexterity save.
Okay.
I think it's bullshit that goblins using radiant spells.
Actually, this, let me look at his stat block again. So because he serves an evil god, this actually wouldn't do radiant damage. It would be necrotic damage. My bad.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But no, it even says in his stat block, but I had to look at Sacred Flame. And as written, it's like radiant damage, but thematically it would make more sense for So save it. Dex save, please.
Okay. Well, I guess I have to roll a d20 first to see if he hits one of my shadows.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm not too familiar with mirror image.
All right. So, let's see. I needed to beat a 6. If you have 3 duplicate, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target. Okay. So he hits a duplicate.
Okay.
Let's see here. If the attack hits a duplicate is destroyed.
All right. I'll roll damage anyway because I just want to see.
A duplicate can only be destroyed by an attack that hits it. It ignores all other damage and effects. The spell ends when 3 duplicates are destroyed.
Okay. All right. So it just does 1d8 necrotic damage to the duplicate.
Mm-hmm.
It's for max damage 8. So you can just delete one of those.
Okay.
It'll be sometime in October. Are you guys good to continue?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Savik, it's your turn. We're up at the top.
All right. Let's see if I can put down Mr. Ogre. I'm gonna go ahead and have my familiar take the help action, fly by into his tree here, distract him. I'm gonna go ahead and attack him with Shadow Blade.
Oh, nice.
25 versus armor class.
Hit.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Gonna strike him
Big
for
hit.
11.
All right.
And then let's see here. How do I want to do this? Get out of his range. I take the opportunity attack. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and how far is the tree from this this tower?
That tree is probably a little bit taller than that. Oh, how far is it?
Yeah.
Base of the tower is right here. Maybe like 7 feet.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off into the tree.
Okay, you might risk taking opportunity attack.
Well, I don't know if I would,
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
because I'm still 5 feet within his threat square.
Okay, yeah, I like that. That makes sense. And also, I wasn't 100% sure either. So,
Okay.
cool, man. Yeah, I like it. I dig it. If it makes sense, we're gonna go with it.
All right.
All right, so you, I guess you're gonna be flipping through the trees here if things go the wrong way.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Knuckle crack the bone.
21.
21 to win.
21.
All right, Gradius, you're up. Oh, I'm sorry, Savik, were you done?
Yep. So I'm gonna slice them with Shadow Blade, and then I'm gonna flip off into the tree with a mirror image behind me.
All right, Rob Zombie.
That's gonna end my turn.
Rob Zombie, dude, dog. Rob Zombie, dog, man. All right, Gradius, it's your turn.
I'm gonna move my spirit weapon up here, and I'm going to attack that.
The guy in the middle?
Yeah.
Yee. He looks pretty scared when he sees that thing coming behind him, but yeah, 18 hits. Yeah, that's a good roll. That's going to kill him. How do you want to kill him?
I'm gonna yell, "This round's on the house!" Reach up behind him, smacks him.
That's hilarious. All right, well, he runs up there and swings at you and misses, and your spiritual weapon comes flying fast behind him and crashes into the back of his skull, and he falls over dead. And I'm just going to move him here. Nice.
I'm gonna turn my head and look at this guy and ask if he wants a round too. But I'm gonna quickly turn and swing at the big old boy.
Biggie boy. Oof. Let me look at his stat block. I don't think 10's going to do it. Dude, his AC is 11.
Oh well.
Fucking way she goes, man.
Yep.
All right.
I guess I'm just gonna end my turn.
All right. After you, it'll be the archer and then the ritualist. Sorry, did you hear me? I had to plug my phone in.
Yeah, the archer and the ritualist.
All right, this archer's gonna try and shoot you, Savik. He sees you flipping through the trees. He doesn't like Rob Zombie. 17 versus AC.
He wants to see if he hits a mirror image. No. He does not hit a mirror image, but that's not going to break my armor class anyway.
Okay. All right, so he shoots this arrow and maybe it just flies by harmlessly. As you're jumping into the tree, it just kind of flies behind you. So after him, it'll be the ritualist's turn. And what did he do last time? Adam cast magic missile. Let me just glance at his spell block or his spell list real quick. I want him to do some janky shit. What do you think he should do, Kyle?
Who?
You know, this horde mage. What do you think? What do you think this goblin mage spec'd into? Frost, fire, or arcane?
Fireball.
I don't think you want him to cast fireball. He's not high enough level to cast that.
Sounds like he needs to get better.
Well, I don't think he's gonna live to get better here. You know what? I think he's going to cast Ice Knife. So I point his staff at you as his spell focus, and kind of materializing out of the air around him is a shard of ice, and he's going to draw back and throw that at you. And he makes a ranged spell attack against you with this Ice Knife. 18 versus AC.
That hits.
All right, so he hits you. It does a D10. And then you need to make a dex save. You take 4 cold damage, and make a dex save. Oh, damn.
Oh, I don't know if Bless is going to make the difference or not.
It's only a D4.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't help.
Okay.
All right, so you take this, the dagger sinks into your flesh and then explodes. Oh, you are lucky. Oh, my God. Holy shit. It sinks into your flesh and explodes for 2 damage. So somehow, with all that, you only take 6 points of damage. Could you be the greatest tank ever?
Can't be a good tank without getting lucky.
All right, well, that's a bummer. All right, well, it is the ogre's turn, and he's gonna attack you with his great club. All right, Gradius, so he's gonna raise his great club over his head. Oh, 21 to win.
That hits.
All right, he's gonna swipe at you for, wow, you are a lucky son of a bitch, let me tell you. 6 damage. That's it. Get your shit. After the session's over, we're gonna fly to Las Vegas tonight.
Dude, you pay for the tickets, I'm down.
You know I got it.
Dude, we should try to do that.
Yeah, I agree.
I'd say we could meet Darren there, but we all know that he'll have family in town. Be going.
That was thrown out as a bachelor party location, but we can still do it. It's not as bad as people think. I mean, the flight is the most expensive part, and then once you're there, the rooms are relatively cheap. It's kind of expensive to eat out, but we would just get snacks and keep in our hotel room, and then eat like lunch or big breakfast, and then dinner. We'd go to a nice dinner and snack. We'd snack throughout the day. And then as far as drinking goes, like as long you can just be sitting at a slot machine and they'll bring you free drinks.
Yeah, right.
And you just give them like a 5 or a 10 if you want them to come back more often, and then they'll just come by, and that's how you get. I mean, you can pay for drinks, but it's expensive. You know, that's the way to do it. Also, we always kept a bottle of something and a case or two of beer in the hotel room in a cooler. So yeah, if you guys want to do that, let me know and we can make it happen. We can go. I think 4 days is a good amount of time, maybe 5. Maybe leave on like a Thursday night, stay Friday to a Monday, come home. I mean, because it's cool, but I mean, it's just, I mean, there's a lot of casinos and, you know. But yeah, we can make it happen, so let me know. Anyway, sorry, I'm on a roll with these tangents tonight, boys. All right, so this ritualist is up here. And Savik, maybe, I don't know if you can really see from where you're at. Maybe a little bit. You can see him cutting something around the top of the man's head. And you can hear the man screaming in horror.
Okay.
And after that, I think it's going to be the Stary Boy. He's going to try and be a stabby boy and try and stab you, Kyle. Gradius. Oh, a crit. He says, dodge this, you filthy casual. And stabs you for, he stabbed you for max damage, a 10. Yikes. That is a round down. Savik, you're up.
All right. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have my familiar... take the help action. He's going to distract the ogre. And I'm going to go ahead and jump out of the tree behind the ogre, and I'm going to attack him with Shadow Blade as I jump up onto the bridge again. Would you like me to roll for acrobatics first?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and do that?
Okay.
All right, yeah, so I'll say with the 14.
20.
Oops, sorry, I'm muting myself.
20.
15. Oh, 20. I'm sorry, I didn't see the 19. Yeah, you easily managed to jump back onto the bridge with the 20.
Okay.
Sorry, I was too concerned with sending that funny gif.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and attack him then with Shadow Blade. 23.
Yeah, hit. He's not looking too good. Oh, shit.
Gonna slash at him for 10.
All right, 10 is going to kill him. How do you wish to kill him?
So I'm gonna spring off of one of the branches and flip in the air back onto the bridge and come down, slash him, clip his neck as I
Okay.
flip out of the tree.
Flipping through the tree.
Yep.
All right, so you flip out of the tree and land on the bridge, and as you do so, you just kind of slide that shadow blade along his throat, and this kind of cascade of blood flows forth, and he drops his great club Gradius and starts grasping at his throat, and this cascade of blood kind of showers over you, and his eyes roll in the back of his head, and he just kind of falls to the ground with a great thud. Dead.
Let's see. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn there.
Okay, well, after you, it is Grady's turn.
Someone wants some gradient damage.
I'm gonna move my tankard over here, and I'm gonna hit the old guy that's scalping the creature.
Okay. 16, let me look at his stat block. Yeah, 16 hits.
Oh, nice.
Shit. All right, 13 damage. Let me look at his stat block again. See what kind of health he's got. Damn, holy shit. All right, well, that 13 is going to kill him.
Hell yeah.
All right, so he's over there. He's cutting this ear. He's cutting off one of the guy's ears. And I guess your spirit mug just kind of, crashes into the back of his skull?
Yeah, it just flies into him.
All right, well, yeah, it puts him down. He just kind of drops his knife and falls to the ground with a broken skull. All right, Gradius, what are you doing for your action?
I'm gonna attack this guy.
Uh, 13. "13 is gonna miss.
All right, well then I end my turn.
Okay. All right, after you, it'll be the archer's turn. All right, Savik, this archer is gonna draw back once more and launch an arrow at you. 16 versus AC.
He wants to see if he's gonna hit if he's gonna hit my shadow or not. Nope, he's not gonna hit a shadow, and he's not gonna hit me.
He's not gonna hit you. All right, so he draws back, pulls back on that bowstring, lets fly on that arrow, and it just kind of sails between your mirror image and yourself here. It sails between the space between you guys. All right, he ends his turn. It would be the ritualist's turn. What is he going to do? Let me look. I think he's got one spell slot left. Okay, he's going to point his staff at you, and he wiggles his fingers, and he starts uttering some curse in goblin speak. And you can feel this, whatever spell he's casting, just kind of takes hold of you and starts to sap the vitality from your body. So, Savik, make a Constitution saving throw.
A Constitution saving throw.
What's that?
Okay.
You know who would have passed that?
Ew.
Donkey Jack. It was plus 10 to.
Homeboy can't even get drunk at the tavern.
It does. I think the spellcaster wants to see if he's gonna hit my shadow instead.
Yes, of course he does.
Oh, he wants to hit my shadow instead.
Oh, all right, so your shadow takes this. 2. Nonetheless. All right, so after him, it'll be Goblin. And he hits you for 10 damage last round, Gradius. So he starts like licking his lips and chittering at you. He says, "Dwarf meat, good." Draw back and attack you, and as he goes to stab you, he
Hits.
uh, 4 plus 2. Okay, so after him, it's a round down.
My familiar distract this guy and go ahead and move and attack with Shadow Blade. Uh, 23.
Yeah, hit.
All right.
Damn.
Slice him for 50.
He has 14 health. So, how do you want to kill him?
I'm just going to take advantage of my owl kind of distracting him and taking up his attention. And I'm going to there. And in his moment of distraction, I'm just slice him with Shadow Blade.
All right, well, your owl flies out of the trees there and distracts him, and before he can to react, you just kind of run up Shadow Blade, and this cascade of blood drops to the ground dead. Anything else?
That's
Gradius.
I'm gonna start off by swinging at the guy that just. Wow.
Buddy, sorry.
Well, I'm gonna have my tanker attack the.
Miss.
Man, abandoned me at the last second.
Yeah, that's
Over and just can't roll.
Give me 1 sec. After you, it would be the art. And let's see, what's he gonna do? I think he would shoot you again, Wes. Savic. 14 versus AC.
He's going to miss.
All right, well, he's pretty pissed off. Turn, Ritualist is dead, Ogre's dead, the other Ritualist. So it's just Stabby Boy the Goblin down here. Life. He says, beg for your life, and then he takes the dagger and acts like he's cutting your throat.
I'm gonna hit him with the old logic. Eat me, begging for my life will do nothing.
He seems confused by your logic and decides to attack. 13 versus AC.
Miss.
All right, so he goes in. Round down, Savic, you're up.
All right. I'm going to have my familiar take the help out. Fly over to this. Fly over to this structure. And I'm going to Archer with Shadow Blade. $15 versus armor class.
He is.
Awesome. Attack him for 15 damage.
Down. How do you want to kill him?
I guess with him getting wrapped up of my owl, I'm gonna follow suit and rinse the same I'm with the other goblin, and in his mode, go ahead and put him down.
Guys behind distracts him, and then as you run around across the and make your way to the other side, you sink your shadow blade in. And it cries out in pain. Dead. Anything else?
That's gonna.
I guess I'm gonna bring my tankard over here. I have it.
18 hits. Chunk of his health. Are you attacking as well?
Yeah, I guess.
He's barely alive. Yeah, that is. You're gonna kill him. So how do you want to kill him?
I want to just lean over and take a bite. Goblin tastes bad.
All right, so yeah, you lean over and you rip a chunk neck and say that, and there's a guy pours forth from his wound, and he falls to the ground with this pained look on his face. And I there's a man and foot to a post, and he's from the left side of his face where he looks at you and you can tell fraudful event for him.
All right. I'll cut his bindings. Um.
All right, so you cut him loose to the ground at your feet, and he saw the edge of your coat and looks says, "Thank Lothander you came. You've killed me," and he sobs and sobs. And
I'm gonna tell him that
he looks up at you with tear-stained eyes and says, "The really?"
she told us to come find and save you.
He blinks at you for wipes his eyes and his nose with the corner of his tries to compose himself for a minute and tender. But no matter who sent you, and he, I want to make sure I get this right. He's just rather Willibald.
Well, Willowbolt, you sound like
He says the bloody mess where his ear used to be. And
I'll tell him to calm down. And I'm gonna cast the cure wounds. Would that be the best one for that injury?
ear, but it would seem. Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Cast cure wounds, and the wound in the side of his closes up like it's been healed for a while and more, and he looks, I can't thank you enough. He says, I was on my way to tournament and today, can you believe it?
Seems like everybody's been on that.
He asks, he says, are you traveling to the capital?
Yeah, and our group is.
I'm gonna invite him to ride along. A caravan going.
Okay. So you invite him to join you, and he seems to perk up a little bit. It wouldn't be too much trouble. If you take me to the church, you'll be rewarded. Lord rewards you for your. Names for Lothander.
I try and convince him to turn to give him the old knock on the door. Have you heard the good word?
He seems slightly intrigued. He says, Queen, that I am eager to. He says that long to reach the capital, and so
Okay.
brother tells you that he was on mission when he was attacked.
I'm gonna tell him I heard they only
He
prey
said
on the ill fortunate into their religion.
he says to Moria, he says it's truly a wonder what seen much war compared to Arolis. He says in Lathander's the word of the all across this earth. Many who would hear of tales. To any that would hear tales well, I guess you guys want some experience points, huh? $600
Yes.
first.
Spellcasters.
Give me 3d12. Seven, 12, and 12. Spellcaster. You find one black rose. Six. Okay. Silk Road. And another blood-soaked home. Also, I remember again you said the original gentleman you found in the last encounter. So we'll have to do it either on Facebook or let me notate the loot. Okay, so you looted the spell loot.
No, if there's anyone else that's around, I'll reach. I'll go ahead and loot them as well.
You could loot this.
All right.
Roll 3d12. 10. So on him, you find a coin purse. I'll roll that then. 10 and 3. Which we'll roll for. And then a of pickled toes. Alright, so for the coin purse, roll 1d4 2.
What was that?
1d. All right, so we find a coin per copper. That goblin was fucking rich. That's a shitload of money living in the wilderness. All right, other than that, there is the ogre and 4 goblins. If you I mean, worries.
Sure, I'll go ahead and loot them.
All right, so on the regular melee of leather armor and shields, 2 scimitars, quivers with about 20 arrows apiece, 2 of them. On the other 2, the ogre real quick. All right, why don't you give me a ogre's body? 12 and 4. Okay, so look here. Saddle. It's in poor condition, but still. And a cat. Can't tell what condition the hell's in without tasting it.
Well, saddle, but I'll let Gradius handle the ale.
Okay.
He'd probably know better than anyone.
Rot gut ale.
His spiritual weapon.
Why not?
Maybe if it consumes, or maybe types of alcoholic drinks.
That's hilarious, and I think that we should definitely.
Yeah, so if it was rot gut ale, extra necrotic.
I think that needs to be a he is AFK. So, what'd you think of the?
It was fun.
Too much with just the 2 of you guys.
Yeah. I was like,
But I had 2 wargs and a warg rider. Like, that's way too much for 2 people.
well, I had a ton of fun. If you didn't, I took L. So that's why 3d12 or 3d20 on my dodge attacks.
Yeah, no, I figured that's what you. For sure. Honestly, like this was a map, dude. Interest is actually a surprisingly battle maps. If you're in like a pinch or like sometimes if I'm gonna make a map like the right like mindset, or I have to have mind of what I want. Pinterest and I type in D&D battle map, brings you up all these images and off you can just they have a button that you can just download from, and so like there's so many good maps before, and I was like, oh, I can definitely use that when they're on the road. Never Darren and Dave said be good. It's like a little goblin hideout, that'd be a good encounter for that.
Yeah.
At level 4, you know what I mean? So Willibald. You want to know who I based Willibald off of?
That's Willy Bad.
You're gonna know right away.
Oh, cool.
Well, what happened was I was making like
Yeah.
here for so I was making like a monk. Who do I base this guy off of? Vinland Saga. So I was like, I bet I can put this guy in D&D.
Oh, definitely.
He's not gonna be such a raging alcoholic. BRB bio. Just give me 2 minutes.
All right.
All right, I'm back.
Ben.
Oh, coming. All right. Oh, I need to roll in the gemstone. Tell me I have to look in the DMG for the gemstone table. They literally have everything you could want on this.
That one thing.
Books, I might as well open it up, but fuck. Did you guys see the Jammer book?
I did. I haven't looked at it too much.
apparently, I mean, and this edit from some folks is that
Right.
some of the books really varies a lot, which is I got the DMG, the Player's Handbook incorporated, and the most recent book was Fitzband's Treasury of Dragons. Been really solid. Like the quality's been great through and through. But all right, Wes, roll a d12.
All right.
Sorry. Yeah. Roll a d12.
All right.
Seven. A moonstone on the body of the goblin. The moonstone is milky white and worth about nearly 50 gold pieces. And I'm just going to add that thing. All right. I think that's everybody. I think you guys looted everybody. What do you want to do now?
I'm
I
good.
guess head back to the caravan.
Okay. All right, so you take Brother Willibald back to the caravan. I'm just going to grab your spiritual weapon. Damn. Where the fuck is the guy? So you head back to the caravan, licking your wounds a little bit during the encounter, but you return with wakened Brother Willibald and hops up into the wagon in his great court. He says, Lothander be.
Yes, we do another long rest because we already moved 24 miles.
Yeah, if you wanted to move the encountered anything else, since it's just the two of
All right.
I had that only two of you guys showed up, and I was hoping everybody would show up. All right, so yeah, so you down the road, and at your campsite, what?
First,
Okay.
you should have a guard because what you need 3.
Yeah, you could ask some of the guards to keep watch.
You go second or third, Wes. Or should we just do the watch after one?
I'll go second.
So Grady takes first watch. Guard take third. Roll a D100. Gradius and Savic, before you take, you finish your meal. Good night. A group of priests walk past your camp. Offer to give you blessing. They say the road is long yet and dangerous night. We'd be grateful. Bless you and
I'm cool with that. It blesses.
you our prayers if you will allow us to just share the warmth for the night.
Sure.
Okay. There's 5. They nod gratefully and step the inner circle of your camp and take seats around the fire. They're passing around a bottle of fire wine and brandy and exchanging stories and talking about adventures they used in their youth. And attention to you, and they ask you these parts. Where are you from?
Let's see. I'm gonna answer. Actually, him honestly, and I hail from just the Feywild.
I'm intrigued by this.
Yes, and I'll go ahead and tell him a little bit. I'll go ahead and tell him a little bit more information. Here.
Oh, and as you're sharing with him, they're passing and brandy. It's from Timoria, and so this bottle of the brandy reaches you, and Grady, the fire wine reaches you. So if you wish, you could partake.
I guess I'll take a sip.
I think you have resistance, poison resistance.
Yes, I do.
Rules.
I'm gonna look at the group that I was born in High Forest, specifically in the outskirts of Sorrowwood.
They seem in kind of hang on your every word, and human, balding and looks to. It's fascinating. He says, "We've heard stories of the Feywild. None of us has ever been there. You to go on to share more of your adventures." And brandy.
Yeah, I'll take a sip of.
All right, so your drinking tolerance is
Okay.
+1.
All right.
Okay, so the brandy, the plum brandy is strong. You don't feel any ill effects from it yet. It just gives you,
Okay.
nice, you feel that nice, pleasant warmth, like when we Allen over the weekend.
Okay.
And Grady's, you can roll, but make yours with advantage because you have advantage against poison.
Thought that tip the scales.
What?
The McAllen.
Oh yeah, that definitely. That was so smooth though. That was probably the smoothest.
That was good.
It was really good. Yeah, so they hang on your every word and all and interested to hear more.
Okay.
And also, Grady asks you the fire wine. One of the brothers asks you. He says, he asked you if you're.
I'll go ahead and continue talking about, elf culture and speak to the line that was passed around and how since coming to the area I haven't had yet, but this reminds me of one of my known as the Jasmiran.
Leader of the group kind of. We're pleased that it reminds you of a taste of home. I believe you may find Tamoria to your liking. So some of the things of this part of the world come from there. And as he says that, the fire wine reaches him and he to pull from the bottle. He says, thank you for sharing your... most fortunate to have come to your campfire tonight. And Gradius, again, they turn to you and ask you if you're a member of Burrow and, ask.
Oh, and that I don't know I'm a part of, and that I'm searching for my father and heard that there was large in town, so that's why I started heading. I'm gonna let him know that I was raised in the dread.
Well, you tell them that you were raised the older priest that leads the group kind of raises his eyebrows, kind of nods like he knows a little bit about. That must not have been easy, because everything we've heard from the south troubling until the Tabaxi took over. It must have been.
It didn't get much better after the Tabaxi took over.
Kind of nods. I don't know. Like gives you like a nod and says, "Such is the way of things." He says, "Power tends to corrupt."
I'm gonna tell that that the nobles care nothing for common people. They'll go to war over a bet.
He says, "It sounds like they are people that did not learn from their history. You would think that being under the heel of an oppressor for so long temper such things." Anyway, so the bottles make another round, and if you wish to make a con save.
I'm gonna go ahead on the second drink.
So one of the priests sees you pass up the drink, and the wise man chooses not to drink when he. And with that, he grins at you and takes it. He says, "I was never very wise," and laughs. And so for a little while longer, and then they kind of all nod off. They're heading to King's Garden for a and they're looking forward. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I ask them, do they know who's competing, who are the contestants in the tournament?
Sure. So a few of them nod. The older priest speaks up and he says, warriors from far and wide across the realm are attend the games and seek fame and champion's purse always is a nice draw for the usually brings out the best of the to fight for fame and fortune. He says that not closed to soldiers of the royal to come up against some Sun Wardens, the warriors from across the realm. He says, in their journey across the Gold Road, they've come across warriors from Yale, elves from Hammerfell in the southern, and that any nation that is on good terms with is permitted to enter their warriors into the tournament. He tells you that you should just expect to fight some of the finest fighters in the realm. And then he adds that, the game during the Remembrance Day tournament are not to the death, but rather to the first concession. And he tells you that if you're fighting in the tournament, that most of the denizens of King's Garden value on honor than bloodshed, especially this week of remembrance.
I'm gonna bring up the tournament. Basically, the last tournament I saw there.
They seem intrigued at that and ask you if you can elaborate.
I'm gonna speak of murdered half of the attendants of the Dragonborn gave him the slap on the wrist for
Can you say the second part again? I didn't quite hear you.
that. The Dragonborn gave him a slap on the wrist doing that.
They seem surprised to hear that. He says, I heard that the last days of the Dreadmont were quite chaotic. And, I'm not shocked, surprised to learn that they would tolerate such treatment.
Yeah, buddy, let me tell you about this job.
Just sprang out of the fucking ground.
And this turtle with a around.
So, do you wish to with the priest anymore, or otherwise the night?
I think I'm gonna nod off for the night.
It's you take the first watch, and these priests just kind of curl up, go to sleep, and your watch passes without any. So, Savik, it would be your watch. Your watch also passes without incident. Watch one of the guards takes third watch. The dawn comes, and as you break Nick, I don't know. You only need 4 hours of rest.
Yep.
Sometime during the night, you could hear those priests kind of get up and depart camp early in the morning before it was up.
Okay.
And camp before you break camp for the morning.
I'll do it.
Okay. 15. All right. You go to break camp that morning and you find a parcel place.
I'll go ahead and up and check it out.
Okay. Give me a second. Okay, so you open up this parcel and it's kind of wrapped in this brown paper. And, you can tell it's been wrapped with care. And you find a small satchel of coins. Which is 5 gold pieces, 9 silver. And there's a mace there in the parcel.
All right. Well, and make an Arcana check on the mace.
Sure. So it's looks like it's some kind of dark.
Okay.
And it's got a white handle, and there are symbols, some kind of symbols carved into the head of the mace.
All right.
13. All right, with the 13, you can determine that this mace has some sort of magical properties. So it's with a white handle. It has symbols set into the.
All right.
And yeah, I don't know. What do you want to do?
I'll go ahead and take them and, just kind of, I'll toss it over to Gradius. He's still sleeping. I'll lay it up against his tent or whatever.
+1.
No, I haven't said anything.
It's a mace with magical properties.
So, Gradius, if you wanted to, when you wake up, make an Arcana check or try to identify someone on this mace.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
10. With the 10, you can definitely sense some divine energy, some kind of holy energy from within this mace. So, spend some time attuning to this mace or spending some time with it. like an hour or more with it.
Spend some time in tuning with the
Okay.
wagon.
So you guys, anything else you guys want to do, or do you want to continue?
I'm good to continue.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
All right. So if you're gonna spend an hour with the mace, here's what you learn. So you spend some time committing this magical weapon. The mace is called the spider. So it does. You attune to the weapon? Okay. So when the user of this mace divinity, the mace gains a charge. Each creature it hits takes an extra 3d4.
So every target gains a charge.
No, it's channel divinity.
Sorry.
I put it in the chat. I'm the spreadsheet, so I have it. So that mace is in your possession. If you wanted to or anything, you certainly could. You just need to let me know when we get to King's Garden. Said BRB. I'm gonna BRB real quick too.
Okay.
White Claw.
All right, I'm back.
All right, so you bring and make your way towards the city. One square, one hex. Okay. I gotta read something. So you move that morning with probably about 18 or 20 miles without incident. West of a hill. Wagon crests the hill, and the city of King's Garden looms before you. It's a sea of green grass. Its mountain walls are nearly 60 feet high. The city is square towers capped with dark blue rooftops. Stark contrast to the rolling farmlands or farmsteads of the Crownlands. So, see the city of King's Garden ahead. So the rest without incident, and you could break for camp if you, or you could continue to press on since you're so close to the city. On, you will take a level of exhaustion.
I say no point in getting exhausted before a tournament.
Okay. All right, so you guys can't pull off to the side of the road and